Hello, this is Brian. We are here at ShopBakersNook.com with another edition of the Cake Girls Gossip. Today we will have Ann and Dana.
So it's another busy Friday in our bakery, and Dana and I have been working together so long, we're kind of like an old married couple, and we each have our own specific things that we can't live without. Like we have our specific sides. If I came in here and Dana was over here, I probably wouldn't be able to function over there. And Dana has her special spatula named Shaky.
See it? It shakes.
Yeah.
It's been with us since we were at the old building. And Baker's Nook used to be in another building a long time ago down the street. A little old, I call it a hallway. And she has been there, and she's perfect, and she shakes. And they threaten to throw her away all the time, which really upsets me. But
I don't really want to Shaky, but I just threaten to hide it on her every once in a while just to spice things up a little bit, you know, and then she freaks out that Shaky's going to be gone one day. Actually, she couldn't find her for a few days. I really thought I did, but I didn't.
I found her. It was like whoa, Shaky's back in the kitchen.
And I know that one thing lately that has been bothering a lot of people, including us, is the fact that Betty Crocker and Duncan Hines and a lot of the major companies have shrunk the size of the cake mix, and yet you still need more oil and other things in it, so I'm not sure exactly how that works. So I realize it's costing a lot of people a lot more money, and really the reason they did it is because instead of raising the cost of the cake mix, they thought that that would be better to keep it the same and just take a few ounces out and no one would notice. But I think we've all noticed people, and maybe we need to start making our voices heard and start emailing some people and telling them how unhappy we are with this change.
Because we are taught, when we teach class, with Wilton classes, we're taught 1 cake mix yields 5 cups of batter. You need to know how many cups of your batter does and makes because of the size of your pan. We know that a 9 by 13 cake needs at least 8 cups of batter. So that meant a cake mix and a half. If you were doing cake mixes, or if you're doing scratch, it's still going to equal out. 9 by 13 needs 8 cups of batter. Now we need 2 cake mixes, full cake mixes, to do one 9 by 13. So where they put it at $1.50 per cake mix, it's now costing us $3.50, or almost $4, because you have to add 3 more eggs, you have to add a cup of oil, plus the water. I don't understand their thought process. I just know that a lot of people have been calling wondering why their cakes aren't turning out. It's because you have to stop, measure out your batter every now and then to make sure that it's right, because otherwise you're going to be wasting a lot of money, and you don't want to do that, and your profit margin's going to go way down, and it's affecting us. I know that. So we should raise our prices.
So my tip today, and this is one I learned the hard way, is when you're making red frosting, especially in buttercream icing, start with hot pink as your base and then add the red. So as it sets, it's not going to turn into dark burgundy or maroon by the next day. I learned the hard way with a 4-tier wedding cake with roses all cascading down it. All done, beautiful, pretty, perfect red. I come in the next morning and it's all burgundy, and I had to redo all the flowers. So learn from my mistakes, people. Start with hot pink, add red. You'll be perfect the next day.
Well, that's it for this edition of the Cake Girls Gossip at ShopBakersNook.com. As you can see, Dana is hard at work on a cake here, and Ann's working on a cake. And hey, thank you for tuning in, and be ready for next week's edition. And thank you. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.